なんか常人とは思えないね。諦めないんだ。目指す未来を絶対に勝ち取るんだ。
Hey everyone, it's me, Alphinaud, and I am doing a commentated Lise run. I think the last one I did was on Prompto's Chaos, and yeah, this video is gonna be more so me just rambling on again. And for those wondering, it is what time? It is 2 in the morning right now, so you don't quite get 3 a.m. Alphinaud ramblings again. You get 2 a.m. Alphinaud ramblings, but it's ramblings nonetheless. Gonna be running Noctis, Lise, and Bosch. I don't usually do double synergies. I usually like to limit myself to only using one synergy character at most. But this is gonna be a ramblings video. I just picked an Unga Bunga team, and I'm just gonna. It's just gonna be me just talking because there's stuff I want to talk about. Nothing serious, just stuff I want to talk about. So yeah, first off, Lise. I have not used Lise in a while. It's been a long time since well, not really a long time, but it's been a while since I've used Lise. And the reason why is because Lise's damage output is starting to feel very, very old now. I've used Lise for a very long time. I've used her pretty much throughout the entirety of Chaos era, just about, all the way up to LD era. I've definitely gotten my uses out of her, and I think this is Lise run number 37. I want to see if I can get up to 40 before Lufenia hits, which is in about 2 months, or a month and a half at this point, I think. Oh man. But yeah, the reason why you don't see Lise that much anymore is because her damage output is very old now. The lack of character boards really, really hurts her, and it makes me sad. And when I use Lise, I want to make sure that she's properly contributing. Like, I don't want to do... I usually don't do synergy runs with Lise, because I think Lise got a lot of trash that she did not deserve back then. And me using Lise this much, I think kind of just proves that. But regardless, I have fun using Lise. The reason why I don't use Lise is because I want to make sure that she's properly contributing. So if I can't make a comp where Lise is properly contributing to the team effectively and making an impact, then I'd rather just not record a Lise run at all. Because I want to make sure I'd rather have a good run where Lise is contributing than just slogging her through a stage. I want to make sure she's properly contributing to the team and that she's making an impact and not just being there. Which it's a lot harder to do a non-synergy run with her, just because, you know, bosses are getting tankier. There's brave reduction now, and Lise does not have character boards yet, so it is a lot harder to use her, and it makes me sad. But I'll definitely be trying to use Lise as much as I can the moment she gets her enhancement boards on Kefka's burst. I think that's when she gets her boards. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get up to 40 Lise runs before Lufenia hits, because I think that'd be a nice number to end off on. Because Lise has a really nice kit. Having a spammable S2 that batteries and deals splash damage is nothing to laugh at. It's a similar reason why Gilgamesh is really good, in my opinion. I think Gilgamesh is amazing. Because having a spammable S2 with splash is amazing. You can deal a lot of damage. And that's where I think Lise really shines, is her S2. Yeah, she has flaws. Her S1 her S1 makes me really sad. Yeah, a split HP damage skill with I think only 120% overflow. it's really sad to see. It's not really good. And I'll admit that's probably her biggest flaw is the overflow on her S1. Overflow on S1 and EX if you're not using her chakra stacks on it. I think those are the two biggest problems with Lise. But at least it does help her a little bit with, or it does improve her a little bit with enhancement boards. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying words again. Because it's 2 in the morning and I'm just doing runs. When I do runs, I usually try to do non-synergy runs as much as possible, or at least use one synergy character tops. Using synergy just feels dirty to me. Unless the synergy character is a big favorite of mine, like when Y'shtola dropped on when Y'shtola's burst dropped on JP. I used her throughout the duration of her burst synergy just because I like Y'shtola, and I don't feel any regret for doing that. Also, I built Bosch. Bosch was someone I was looking forward to trying out because I never built him on JP. Yeah, well, let's do C65 into LB. Usually my runs have some type of strategy and comp synergy flowing throughout them, but this time around, since I want to focus more on my commentary stuff, I'm just being unga bunga and just pressing buttons. I have Bosch, so I already won in this stage. If you want to see a no synergy run, then check out the other video I've uploaded a while back. It has who did it have actually? It had Beatrix, Desh, and Ida. And that brings me to my other point. The reason why I don't do commentary that much is just because, first of all, to me, I don't think I think my commentary is pretty bad. I know a lot of people say otherwise, but me personally, I really hate listening to my own voice. And doing commentary distracts me from the game. Like, it makes it harder for me to focus on the game. So I make mistakes, I make dumb little errors, and overall, I fumble over my words, and overall my commentary to me is really, really bad. And that's why I just don't do commentary that much. Hooray! I do want to get better at it, but sometimes I just feel lazy to do commentary. Sometimes I just don't feel encouraged at all to do it. Doing a non-commentated run helps me focus on the game a lot more, and helps me do more creative stuff as much as possible, because all of my attention would be put into the game and not trying to talk. And so yeah, that's kind of just the main reason why I don't do commentary. I'm sorry, I'm just going on. I don't know what to say. This is a ramblings video, but I just don't know what to say. I'm just pressing buttons. There's no strategy here, boys and girls. I'm just pressing buttons and doing the stage. I already did the stage, so I'm just doing the stage again for fun. It's the 2 a.m.'s kicking in. Oh man, it's just me here alone in a room with my dogs, just talking to myself. My dogs probably think I'm going crazy or something, but it's okay. Well, the last time I did a ramblings video was on Pronto's Chaos, and a lot of people like that. And so yeah, here's a Lise run. This is probably, I think this is the first time I used Lise with double synergy? I think this is the first time I used Lise with double synergy. I don't know. Although here's a perfect opportunity to do LD again. I'm running no friend support because I don't want to completely just destroy the stage. So there's that at least. I brought Ifrit because Lise and Noctis are not going to be taking any HP damage at all. The extra attack up helps Lise's batteries because her batteries are based off of her attack. And yeah, I like Noctis. Noctis is my favorite protagonist, so I'll use him for once and destroy the stage. I have no problems with that. And Bosch with LD is literally immortal. He cannot die. What's his LD buff at? 5 turns. Sorry, I got plenty of turns. Use another S2, not LD, S2. For those not knowing what Bosch's LD does, I believe it. I just looked at it. What did it do again? It raises attack and overflow, and if his HP drops anywhere below 50%, if it drops anywhere below 50% after the enemy's turn, it will jump his HP all the way back up to 50%. And Bosch has Last Stand, so Bosch is just not going to be dying at all. I don't have to worry about a healer, I don't have to worry about dying, unless there's one of two things. Unless the boss does a double HP dump, which when Lufenia comes is going to be pretty common, or if the boss dispels, which is also kind of common in Lufenia. So Bosch is, regardless, Bosch is still a really great tank. With him, you don't have to worry about HP damage as much. You're gonna run another healer just to be safe. Like my Bosch has no arts, and he's being a tank like a champ. Because realistically, he does not need HP, except for double HP dump attacks. That's probably the only other reason why he need HP. But yeah, he's doing fine. He can take all the hits he wants, and I don't have to worry about anything. Nox is just being Noctis, as usual. I was thinking about making an explained showcase video for Noctis's LD and Burst, but Noctis is one of those very, very hyped characters, so I decided not to do one. I feel like a lot of other people would cover Noctis anyway, so decided not to do one. There's plenty of other content creators out there, so it's just ultimately why I decided not to make a Noctis showcase video. And yeah, let's use Burst here, actually. I think this is the first time using a Burst on a recorded video on Global so far. It's my first time. Use S1 just for AoE damage. And I do think Lise's kit is really solid. I think a lot of people trash on it a bit too hard. Like, the way the kit works is fine. It's just the damage output now is pretty bad. The reason it looks good right now because I have Ifrit. There's plenty of attack ups and batteries going on. But I really like Lise. I really do. I'm super excited for her LD whenever it drops, and you can be certain that I'll be trying to use Lise as much as I can again when her LD drops. Because in my opinion, and this is probably the hottest take out of everyone else, I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think Lise needs a rework. I think she just needs a nice LD, like an LD that gives her extra potencies and attack and all that. I think the way her kit functions is fine. I don't think it has problems, but most of the issues I had with it were fixed with her boards, her LD boards. So there's that. This. Yeah, I'm excited for LD whenever it drops, because I like her kit and I like Lise a lot. Lise is the bestest of girls, and I really like Lise. And that's enough talking about Lise. Let's just go back to random stuff. I'm still just pressing buttons. I'm just pressing buttons. This is the most brain dead I've done in a while. So yeah, I'm just pressing buttons, just spamming away attacks, just doing things. And all in all, just having a good time. I don't have to worry about dying at all because of Bosch. He is a thick boy. He can take hits. Yeah, we'll do S2 for battery. Get that battery up for Noctis. There you go, Noctis. Go ham, man. Alright, and that's S1 falling off. Alright, yeah, I'll just use S1. Or not S1 falling off, it's Riddle of Fire going off. Nice. Nice. Then, yep, everyone's gonna be hitting Bosch. Bosch is just gonna eat it all like a champ. This is the first time I'm using Bosch, by the way. I don't know if I've said that, but I've never built Bosch on JP. This is the first time I'm using him. And I would record challenge quests more, but most of the time it's with built characters, and I know not a lot of people have the built characters for the stages. So that's why I've been doing the challenge quests on my own time, off camera and all that. I will say though, for those struggling on challenge quests, do not. Here's my advice. I would never recommend pulling just to do a single challenge quest. I don't think it's worth it at all. One burst token is not worth potentially losing a bunch of tickets just to build up that one character for the challenge quest. If you can't do it, that's fine. Just ignore it. Leave it alone. I've skipped plenty of challenge quests already, and I have no regrets. So don't feel discouraged if you're unable to do a challenge quest. Also, there's the boss regen coming in. And yeah, should be almost done. That should be main boss. This should be, oh, not yet. Okay. Lise is looking pretty low, but then again, I've just been spamming skills. I'm not really thinking my stuff. I'm just pressing buttons and going with the flow and just vibing at 2:15 in the morning. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, let's heal up with Bosch. I don't really need to heal up with Bosch, but it's the thought that counts. Yeah, I'll try to do more commentary, more commentated stuff. Just don't expect me to always do commentary. I'm sure there's plenty of other commentary related Alphinaud YouTubers out there that you can watch. Most of my stuff is going to be non-commentated because it helps me focus on the game a lot more. So sorry about that. But I will do my best to do commentary as well, because I want to be helpful, and I hope my runs inspire some people to try out certain characters they may not like or something. Because while I may not do commentary, while I may not do commentated runs that much, I try my best to put as much detail in the description as possible, just so it's not just here's my run, this was easy/hard, and good luck. I want to make sure I get all the details right by saying this is what these bosses do, this is how I try to counter it, this is what I'd recommend trying if you don't have these, all that stuff. I try to be as helpful as possible, even if I'm not doing commentated runs. Heck, I'm sure all of you guys have seen my arts. 9 times out of 10, I run characters with no arts or very, very bad arts. So hopefully that sparks some confidence in people about using getting certain arts, because me personally, I do not care about arts unless it's for a fave. I don't worry about arts at all. So yeah, hopefully that inspires some confidence, because I've done plenty, and I mean plenty of runs with very, very bad arts, if any arts at all. Please did not get the finishing blow. That's the sad days. But that's it. There's more Alphinaud ramblings. Just stuff I want to talk about. Stuff that just came to mind. Me just losing my mind. Haha. But there you have it. Noctis, Lise, and Bosch. I totally forgot I had a summon, honestly. I was just pressing buttons the whole time. But yeah, not the most exciting of runs, but hopefully this commentary makes up for it. And yeah, that's gonna be it from me. I'm really gonna be trying to get at least 40 Lise runs before Lufenia hits. And that's a nice number to end off on, because she's definitely pulled her weight. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.